Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Corey from Gemini Guitar. So this one's a bit more, I'd say, impromptu today, just a random idea I've been jamming on, and this makes a good example for the post-rock style, and in particular a band I really admire called Hammock. Now this makes use of a popular progression within more melancholy styles of music, and that is it's something I call the Maiden progression, which sounds kind of funny, but it's true. So I'll just show the bass notes first. This is really easy stuff, but let's go through it. So it's fret 8 on the low E string C. Then it's fret 10 on the same string. And then it's fret 12 on the same string. Now this progression, if you listen carefully to like metal, rock, post-rock, post-punk, any of those styles, this progression comes up a lot in those styles of music. Modern examples, I guess, even emo, stuff like that. In fact, emo comes up a lot. I'm not a fan of that music, but if you are into it, check out a lot of those bands because they do use this progression a lot. So what I'm doing from there is I'm utilizing the open G and the note that's underneath the same fret as the bass note on the B string. So let's go through that. So when I'm playing the C note for the bass, I'm using the G note at fret 8 on the B string along with the open G string. So if you play those three in order, it sounds like this. Just move that up a whole step, same thing. So your middle finger should be on the 10th and first finger at fret 10. Move up another whole step. And basically what I'm doing is I'm picking in a way that just carries the sound over a bit. So I'll just give you the example. I'm not going to tell you to do it in an exact way because you can just jam on this because there's only a few notes, so you can just mix it up a bit. But this is what I'm doing. So look carefully at my right hand, I should say, the picking hand. Now you will notice that I added in just a short melody, which is a really nice idea. This is why it reminds me so much of Hammock, because they just have this ability to do this sort of thing. It's a really simple melody over something that's a bit washed out, and then they keep repeating it and just keeps building. It's really nice. So this actually makes for good meditation music if you're just sitting there on a boring day or a gloomy day or something like that, and just have a bit of a have a good think. It's great thinking music. So what I do is I take the D note over at fret 15. This is all on the B string. Then I play the A note on the same string at fret 10. And then the B note at fret 12 on the same string. And then the rhythm is this. Now there is a reason I'm using the specific fingers that I am using. That's because what I like to do is let it ring out when I play the bass note to begin the riff again. I'll show you what that means or looks like. So essentially, once I've played this note, just here, straight away after that I'm going to play the bass note to begin the riff again, but it creates this nice overlapping sound, you see. And this is a key component of the post-rock style. You've got to be able to let things ring out because you want them to sound, at times you want them to sound washed out, overlapping, and there's an intensity about that. Just back into the idea. Now the other cool thing about this, and this is what you will see in the introduction when you go back and check it out, is that you're able to use the high E string as well, which is open. And anybody that's followed me for any length of time knows that I love this sort of style of guitar playing where I take fretted notes into the higher realm of the fretboard, and then I love to use the open strings with that. And this is why G major and C major in particular are the best keys to do this in, unless you use like alternate tunings like open tunings and so forth. So just give you a bit of a look at that. So check out my right hand. So anyways, that wraps things up. Have a great weekend, and until the next lesson, bye for now.